Question 8C, statistics. Now, before we get into it, I know it's statistics because it has statistic-y things in it. Box plot, data, recording data, right? So generally statistics will go with a word problem that has to do with something. Before we get into it, your calculator needs to be ready for it. So take your calculator. We did this in the other question as well. If you watched the other video for 8A, take your calculator, put it in stat mode. So the way we do that is you click, turn it on, click the mode button. Should get a wall of text. Anything that says stat or statistics needs to be on. By default, it's off. I don't know why. So if we go down here to stat diagnostics, mine's off. Right arrow over to toggle it on, click enter. My stat wizards, which are the magical beings in the calculator that make statistics happen, are already turned on. I'm happy to go. Click the clear button a couple times. Ready to rock. The data set 20, 36, 52, 56, 24, 16, 44, and 28 represents the number of books purchased by 9 book club members in a year. 56 books? That's a lot. I don't know. I'm judgy. Construct a box plot for these data on the number line below. The hardest part of this question is just knowing what to do. The math itself is very easy. So to make a box plot, we need a couple pieces of data. We need our minimum value of the data. We need our Q1. No idea what that is, Mr. K. That's fine. You need it, though. We need our median. I'll do an equal sign. Our median, our Q3, and our max. Now, min and max are quite easy. It's just what's the lowest number in your data set and what's the highest number in your data set, okay? Now, when your data is this kind of quick and easy and small, it's easy and quick to find. Now, let's pretend they give you a lot of data on the Regents. You want to be able to know how to do this for any question. So what we're going to do is you're going to take your calculator, and we're going to type it into the calculator, and we're going to say, give us the data. And it's going to do it for you, okay? So take your calculator. Hopefully you have the book in front of you because the data is on your paper, and this question is in the video. So take your calculator. You're going to click stat right here. It's near the alpha button, a couple over. Click stat. Click enter. It should look like a spreadsheet. Now, if you have any data already in there, you can click the clear button. It's not too hard to clear it all out if you need to, or you can reset your calculator. But then you got to turn your stats back on, remember. So go into L1, go down to the first place, and you're going to type in the data just off of your paper, just like you see it. No special order. Your calculator doesn't care. So I'm going to type it in. 20, enter. 36, enter. 52, enter. 56, 24. Enter. 24, enter. 16 and 40. 4 and 28. And it's important you type it in right, because if you type it in wrong, your calculator isn't going to know. It's going to be, oh, you typed in the wrong number. So quickly skim it. Make sure your numbers look good. You didn't double tap a digit or anything. Okay? Mine looks good. So once it's typed in, you're going to click stat again. And it's a video, so pause the video like you're not caught up with me yet. Click stat again. You're going to right arrow over, and it's actually the first choice, 1 var stats. You typed in one thing of stats, right? If we typed in data in 2 places, you'd have 2 var stats. That's how it works. Okay? If it was like homework versus test grades. So 1 var stats, click enter right on it. It says, hey, where's your data? We put it in L1. Click enter a couple times. You don't have to edit anything here. It just kind of launches it. And there's all the goodies. A lot of this stuff is craziness you don't need. And I'm going to arrow down, and we've got more stuff that we do need. So remember all those goodies I said you need for this box plot? There it is. There's your min. There's your Q1. There's your median. There's your Q3. There's your max. All the stuff down here is all the stuff you need. So I'm going to go back to my paper and record this. So my min was 4. And honestly, you could have found it at the beginning, right? Because I said, what's the lowest value? Q1 is 18. Your median's your middle number. You could have found that by hand as well, but we've got technology, so we're going to use it. Q3 is 46. And your max is 56. And I'm running out of room, so I'll write it down there. Got them. At this point, you don't need the calculator anymore. It's done. We got the data we needed. So we're going to do to actually make the box plot, take your pencil, and we're going to put a couple points and lines. So we're going to draw a vertical line for all of this data, and then we're going to box it up at the end. Okay, so I'm going to make it red. Here, stay with me. It's a little tricky. Minimum is at 4. So you have to know what the scale is because they're not counting by ones. Goes to 20 and there's some hash marks, so it's probably even counting. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So each jump is by 4. So that means 4 would live right here. Nice big vertical line. 18, be careful, we're counting by 4s. 18 won't actually live there. So 18 lives between 16 and 20, about there-ish. Kind of crooked, but whatever. 28 would live, so count by 4s, 20, 24, 28. There, just drawing vertical lines for the 5 data points. Q3, 46. Again, that's not going to hit it with 4. So 40, 44, 48. So 46 would live again. Halfway. Max is 56. That should get there. 4, 40, 44, 48, 52, 56. Ooh, I missed it, didn't I? Here we go. Right through it. Now to construct the plot, your min and max just branch in like that. And then put a box around the middle data like this. So see what I'm doing? Ooh, a little crooked there. That's fine. That's done. Now, if you want to, you can label it. Sometimes they want you to label it. I don't know. My min was 4. My max was 56. My Q1 was 18. Now, you don't have to know what Q1 stands for quartile, in case you really, truly need to know that. But you don't really need to know what it means in this case. You just need to know that it goes 1, 2, 3. Your median was 28. Okay, and your median's that middle number. Okay, so that's the box plot. That's it. It's easy. You have to know that it's boxy looking. It's similar to the dot plot from the other question, but it does have a little bit different approach to it. Okay, that's it.